Ahead of his visit to Cuba, Pope Benedict has managed to create some controversy. Speaking on board a plane from Italy, the head of the Roman Catholic Church had this to say about Cuba's communist government.
Today it is evident that Marxist ideology and the way it was conceived no longer corresponds to reality. This way we can no longer respond and build a society. New models must be found with patience and in a constructive way. In this process, which calls for patience but also much decisiveness, we want to help, in a spirit of dialogue, to avoid traumas and to help move towards a society that is fraternal and just, which is what we desire for the whole world. We want to collaborate in this direction. It is obvious that the Church is always on the side of freedom of conscience, of freedom of religion, and we contribute in this sense.
In Havana, the government response was muted. Cuban Foreign Minister Bruno Rodriguez.
Those who intend to place obstacles in front of the apostolic visit with political manipulation will fail, because His Holiness will find in Cuba a patriotic population who is proud of their culture, their convictions, their independence, their social project, their democracy, and of their sentiments of solidarity and justice. A people who will listen to His Holiness with profound respect.
Un pueblo que escuchará a su santidad con profundo respeto y civil.
The pontiff's criticism of communism, as well as his call for greater freedom of religion on the island, is being met with enthusiasm by some of Cuba's dissident groups. Laura Maria Labrada Poyan is with the group Ladies in White.
I think it's good. We've been fighting for this. We're fighting for the respect of human rights here in Cuba so that Cubans are free, because the Cuban people need change. They need social changes, economic changes, they need freedom of expression. And what would be better than if we found those changes?
The Pope is in Mexico for the first leg of his trip and is due to arrive in Cuba on Monday. Deborah Gimbera, Reuters.